Ryan here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Flint Hills, and I just wanted to start off this episode by pointing out first day in the game. Everyone, yes, we're still on the first day in the game here, and we're broke already. Minus $10,000. That didn't take long to go broke. First day in the game. Anyway, we're still working on planting here, but that's kind of the main reason we're broke already, right? We went through, what, like $100,000, and we're not even all finished planting yet. We still got to do field 9 yet. Field 5 is done, field 10 is done, and field 11 is done. I think what I'm going to end up doing here, everyone, is I'm probably going to skip time through the night, and then we'll pick this episode back up. So we'll, you know what, actually, this tractor needs some repair too, doesn't it? Wow, we've been doing a lot of repair here lately too. Is this, yeah, the tractor needs, actually, I don't know if the tractor, I do not have enough money. Okay, we will not be doing any repair then. We are going to sleep through the night, everyone, and we'll be, well, actually, you know what, I could probably sleep, you know what, we don't have to be right back. We can, oh, do we not have a sleep trigger at the house here? We might not have a sleep trigger here. Okay. Should we sleep at the house or the shop? Let's just run over to the house here real quick. If not, we can, like, put a pair of boots down or something like that, and that'll let us sleep at the house. We might just end up doing that. The house doesn't show up on the map. Doesn't mean we can't necessarily sleep here. Let's find out. Sometimes, nothing there. Okay. Back door maybe by chance? Nope. Is there another door? Oh, there's another door. Okay. Nope, nothing there either. Okay. Yes, we can't sleep at that house. Or this house. Let's put a place symbol down here real quick. Probably put one out front here because that'll be the most logical place. I'll go looking for it. Let's go here. Farmhouses. A pair of, I do not have money for boots either. Okay then. New plan. We'll fast forward time through the night. Actually, that gives us enough money to buy some boots. Now that I can't see anything, no idea where to put the boots. Collides with an object, huh? Well, we can probably fix that too. Here, let's go to the settings. Activate extended placeable, please. Okay. Oh, wait. That did not take that setting. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Let's see if it'll let us place it now. Aha, there we go. No idea where I am. I can't see a thing. I see a sidewalk there. That looks like a good place for boots, right? Perfect. Now they're floating a little bit. Whatever. Oh, let's see. What are we? 2,200. Let's, sleep for a few hours here. Maybe not quite 11 hours. How about 8 hours? That should be pretty good. At least get us back to some daylight here. Hopefully we can make some money as we sleep through the night here. Again, we do have the wind mills, everyone. So that should give us a little bit of money here. Also, that will repair all of our equipment through the night here as well when we pass midnight there. All the equipment should now be back to 100% repaired. As far as I know, I think it goes to 100%, or in this case, I guess it'd be 0%, right? Brings everything back to 0. Regardless of whether it needs it or not, it will bring it to 0. So everything should be good there. Yes, the sprayers. We'll probably want to get these sprayers back out. Let's fast forward timer just a little more. There we go. Get it at least light out here. That looks pretty good. I'm sure we probably messed up our cornfield here. It's, someone's probably, you know, growing. We got some weeds, too. Hello, weeds. Yeah, we're going to take care of some weeds here, because we got 11, 10, and 5. And then 9, of course, needs to be planted here as well. Would like to get started on that here at this episode. I figure for the planting, though, we are going to need a bigger planter, because, wow. And by the way, between episodes, I did finish cultivating that field too, by the way, in case you folks haven't figured that out. A field is finally cultivated. Didn't quite take us a week's worth of episodes to do it, everyone, but still took us five days worth of episodes to get it done. So you got liquid fertilizer. We're going to empty that off here somewhere. Maybe just alongside this shed here. Looks like a good spot. Interesting the way that tractor turns. I'm not sure what's up with that. If that's, well, actually, yeah, that's not really a fault of this sprayer, because even without the sprayer connected, this tractor does that. So, weird. Let's see, herbicide. That is the middle one here. So we're going to top that off in herbicide. The other one, I believe, has herbicide in it already, so we should be good to go on that one. And at least if we continue to use the precision farming mod, everyone, we probably won't necessarily ever need to put liquid fertilizer back in this thing here again. Because at least from what I can tell with precision farming, we simply just need to put fertilizer down when we plant. And at least most of the planters we'll probably be using will be able to put fertilizer down when we plant. So Shouldn't be a bit of a problem there, I don't think. Although at some point, everyone, we might want to actually like turn off the fertilizer just so we can use some other forms. I wouldn't mind trying the anhydrous. There's a couple of different anhydrous toolbars that have been released as of late. I think I mentioned that once before already. I'd like to give those a try. And let's see, let's get field 5 going here. Headland. Oh, you know what? Let's turn on islands. Let's see what's here. I don't know if Courseplay will detect those. There's, what, 4 or 5 power poles in this here. Actually, you know what? I don't think Courseplay crashed into them last time when I did this, did it? Hope it did or not. We're going to just see what happens. 3 headlands should be pretty good. I don't know if, like I said, Courseplay will actually detect those power poles or not. Sometimes with the island detection there, everyone, at least in my experience in the past, it's not always right. Not always the best. That is not field 5. Okay, then. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, yeah, it did something there. Got some weird loop-de-loop down there, too. Okay, whatever. First waypoint. Drive the course. Off you go, Courseplay. Get rid of them weeds, would you? I was afraid that those weeds are in the second stage, aren't they? Oh, well. I would have preferred them not to be, but I'm not sure how I would have gotten around that, everyone. Thus, we just stayed and kept spraying in the darkness there, which I didn't really want to do that either. So, oh well. Grab the other sprayer here. We'll head out to field 10, I guess, because 4 isn't quite being done planted yet, unfortunately. Hopefully we can finish planting here before the field ripens. That would be ideal. Also, seriously reconsidering my choices here on combines at this point. I'm on the size of field 9 there. I mean, it took us 5 days to cultivate that field, or 5 episodes, which actually that wasn't quite 5 days because I did record 2 episodes. Again, for those who don't know, typically my weekend episodes, I call them Saturday and Sunday. At least for you folks, it's Sunday and Monday. I do record those on usually Thursday and Friday, right? So that way I don't have to record the episodes over the weekend. Get the weekend off, so to speak. Although we do typically live stream on Sunday afternoon. Which I'll reminder again for those who would like to join us in on the live streams and the multiplayer servers. Live streams, you can find those over on Twitch, RDAllen on Twitch. And if you'd like to join on the multiplayer servers, the RDAllen TeamSpeak server information is down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. That corn is growing up quick, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I've got Courseplay on that now, by the way, in case you folks didn't notice that. I gave up on the hired worker on that. The hired worker was doing good initially, and then, I don't know, he decided to quit doing good, I guess. So, oop, might have got the ditch there a little bit. Oopsie. Nothing to see there. Interesting how we got a lot more weeds out in the center than we do here. I wonder what's up with that. Can't say I've seen that before. I thought usually when it came to the weeds were usually pretty even across the field, but whatever. Field 10. Do about 3 headlands here as well. Generate that course. We'll see how much Courseplay misses on this job here as well. Field 10, if you remember, everyone. Actually, the planter, I think the planter did a pretty good job. I don't think the planter missed anything. Maybe I should check that. I don't know if I actually looked at that closely or not. It looks like it's all planted. Actually, no, I need to do a first waypoint here. Otherwise, the nearest might be the one going to the second headland. Take any chance with that if I can help it. Okay, there we go. That should take care of the weeds. Field 11, by the way, we already sprayed that, if you remember there, an episode or 2 back. So that field is already all set. Well, this is actually taking care of the weeds over here, isn't it? Rather interesting. But yeah, John Deere 7200 here with the John Deere 6030 pulling. Still working on planting over here. That is definitely taking a while. Oh, and I wanted to point out, too, here with the precision farming, everyone. When it comes to the fertilizer, Field 5 is planted, by the way. Field 5 is planted with soybeans. And you notice how the precision farming, it did not add any nitrogen to that field. So even though we had fertilizer in the planter, it did not actually put probably any, I'm assuming none. Didn't put any fertilizer down. So no fertilizer on Field 5. So actually we can go look here. Lime was $1,461. Mineral fertilizer was $11. Okay. Seed cost was $2,201. Fuel, vehicle maintenance, AI helper. $107,000, huh? Not sure what's up with that. That does not seem quite right there. Total cost, total earnings. AI helper, huh? Don't know why or what that number's about. Anyway, it says we made $96,000 off that field so far, which actually is not correct because I have not actually sold the crops that came off that field yet. Was that canola? Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Do we have to go to this menu again here for our storages? Assuming that is ours, right? The barley, yes. Canola. Okay, there was canola on that field. We got 57,000 liters of canola. And we do appear to have a corn dryer here as well. So, oh, and we do have to fill the propane, huh? We can probably just do that from here, right? That's the that's the maximum for the maximum amount of money you have. Oops. We broke again. Okay. Yeah, by the way, when this courseplay course does overlap here, courseplay has this course generated the opposite way of the way I had the hired worker going. We go back to, yeah, this screen kind of shows it here. Hired worker was going north-south. Courseplay is going east-west. I thought about trying to change that. Decided, you know what, I'm just going to go with it. Yeah, he's overlapping. I don't think he's actually using any seed from what I can tell. He's obviously not replanting what's already been planted. So, like, he's not hurting nothing, I guess. We'll just let him go that way. Probably could have been done a little bit quicker if I would have tried to take the time to generate a course that would have gone the same direction as the hired worker. But didn't feel like taking the time to do that. Speaking of this field, by the way, if you're out in the middle of it, looks like we're looking pretty good here. I would expect to see a decent yield, I would think, because our pH value is perfect. 7 out of 7. And our nitrogen is, well, it's good back there. 180 out of 160. Oh, so it's a little too high. That's interesting. And here we're perfect. 180 out of 180. Not sure why we're hitting like little good sections here and there. 180 out of 160. There we are, 200 out of 200. Again, all depends on the soil type. Which is the soil type really varying that much here? It might be. We might be like right on the border of that there. That's okay. That's probably what's going on. Okay. Well, we'll leave course play to that, and course play to all the spraying that's going on here as well. We are working on putting lime on Field 9 yet. Don't know if I mentioned that here or not. In case I haven't, Massey Ferguson is still working on that here yet. You know what I'm thinking we should do? We should probably maybe go sell some of that canola if we could here a minute. Why don't we see if we can do that? Now, can we get all this canola in the 3 wagons? I wonder. Actually, no, let's go see once where we're selling canola at. So, canola needs to be sold $75 at the Dunkerton Co-op Elevator. Where is that? Oh, that's not too far away. That's actually... That looks like that's accessible by railroad. Let's go visit up there here real quick a minute. Is there a road to this, or do I have to take the... okay, there must be a road. I think that's a railroad that goes up through here, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Must be a road alongside the railroad, though, from the looks of it. So good. We can drive up there, and it's actually not too far away. Definitely think we can take the DMI gravity wagons. How much did I say? There was, what, 57,000? These hold 14,000 apiece. That is not going to hold enough, is it? That is going to hold more than the grain truck does, though. So, okay. I guess the DMI gravity wagons is going to have to do. Now, can we back this up? Getting a little messy. Don't think that's the first one here. I might have to come back around to get the first one. Yeah, that's filling up the middle one. Okay, well. I could probably force this around him, but I'm not sure I want to do that here because we're already looking a little sketchy, so... Okay, and fill up the back one. So definitely be a pretty good little pull here for this white with 3 of these DMI gravity wagons. Again, each one holds 400 bushels, so with 3 of these on here, essentially pretty much the same amount of truck can hold. Yeah, and unfortunately, I'll have to come back and make one more load here. I wonder if I should maybe actually like get a course by course set up for this. Which might not be a half bad idea. Should we do that? Yeah, that actually seems like a good idea. Now, I don't know if it'd be a good idea to do it with the gravity wagon, so that's the question. That's, yeah, we'll get it set up anyway, I guess. Let's do that. We'll start course recording. Is this the direction we want to go? Guess it doesn't really matter. Sure. Shouldn't really see once if I can give auto drive a try on this. For those who've been watching the multiplayer series, I have been playing around a little bit with auto drive on there. For those who know who True Farmer is, he's been using auto drive as well, so it's kind of nice to get someone, you know, if I have any questions, I can kind of ask him. He's kind of still probably learning it too, I think, to some extent, but figuring out how to use it on the multiplayer server there a little bit. We got auto drive on Medicine Creek. And at least with Medicine Creek, everyone, there is an auto drive file that is available for Medicine Creek, so you don't have to like go around and create all your courses. I don't know if that's quite what auto drive calls them, but at least with Medicine Creek there, you can just download the file and you get all your courses that way. So they're already in there. You just gotta, you know, okay, you want to go to this field, you know, with this piece of equipment, select that field, tell them to drive to it, and you're good. If you're already on a field, maybe unloading a combine, have actually used that to unload a combine by the auto drive. It seems to actually be somewhat reliable. I was actually impressed. Everyone on the multiplayer server there, auto drive has, I think, a 100% success rate, I do believe. Pretty sure it was a 100% success rate there on auto drive's part for unloading a combine. It's a little derpy sometimes because it says it can't get to it or whatever. But then it just keeps on trying, and eventually it works. Okay, let's see which one's the inbound and which one's the outbound. This one... I think we're going through it the wrong way. Oh, well. Yeah, because the scale is reading the wrong way. Oops. Well, we'll just keep going through it completely backwards here. Oh, and we'll see once if this will sell. Oh, it will sell. Okay, good. Wasn't sure here being offset like this if these trailers would sell properly or not, because it looks like the sell point's a little bit smaller, but that's actually not the button I needed. I was looking for this button. Oh, actually, okay. The sell point is actually as big as the little bit different colored pad there. It's interesting. $30,000. Woohoo, man, look at that. Wow, look at that, having $30,000. Haven't seen that kind of money in a long time. Again, even on the multiplayer server, I mean, we're playing on Medicine Creek, right? And of course, the single player is playing on Medicine Creek there as well. So when it comes time to sell crops, I mean, ooh, it's painful. It is painful on that map. Highly recommend checking it out, though, if you haven't played on that map already. Very similar feeling to this map, I would say. Yeah, actually very similar. Although this map, the fields on this map are probably a little more normally shaped. That's a thing. The fields on Medicine Creek are definitely a little more interesting, shall we say, as far as the shape goes. just skip going through the scale here. Seeing how we went through the outbound on the inbound way. Just a optical illusion, or are the tires on the right-hand side of this tractor backwards? And have I not noticed this before? I don't want to stop right now. We're recording a course by course. But once we get back to the farm, everyone. Let's see what's here. I think I can safely close horseplay there. Yeah, I don't think that's an optical illusion, everyone. I'm thinking the tires on the right-hand side of this tractor are backwards. What? How have I not noticed this before? Also, it's not properly attached to the hitch. So that's also... Actually, there's no drawbar on... Oh, wait, is there a drawbar on here? Oh, I guess... Yeah, okay, that is the drawbar. I was going to say that looks like the receiver for the drawbar, but no, that is actually the drawbar there. Or just not actually attached to it. Okay. Being that I've modded the DMI gravity wagons here myself, I don't think it's the DMI gravity wagon's fault. Pretty sure I got the hitch on these set properly. And given the fact that it appears the tires on the right-hand side of this tractor are backwards. Wow. I mean, how does a mod author get that wrong? Nope, don't want to know. Don't want to know. Okay, and I figure we'll go in through the other driveway here this time around. And we got a combine kind of parked right in the way where I need to turn into, don't I? Actually, I think you can squeeze in there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And let's see, let's stop this course, and we'll save. That is, what was the name of that sell point? That is the Dunkerton. Okay. Sell to Dunkerton. Yeah, sell to Dunkerton. That'll work. Okay. Let's see what's that. We'll add field type of canola. Yes. I think there's only like one more load there anyway, but drive the course. Horseplay, I think, supports multiple trailers now, and so this actually should work if there's more than one wagon full in the sell point here. There actually might be just like one and a little bit more, I'm thinking. 4020 has reached the trigger endpoint. 4020, oh, that's the one spraying weeds on field 5, right? He's done already? Nice. Hey, look at that. He does know to fill. Cool. And then, yeah, empty. So, okay. Wait. Let's just tell you to drive now here, then. Hopefully I'll go sell those off. Yeah, like I was saying there, too, Horseplay supports multiple trailers. Horseplay also now supposedly supports trailers with multiple hoppers in them, if you will, or truck trailers with hoppers in them. So, again, the in-game... Now, I have not actually tried this myself, so I'm just going on what I've been told here, but like the Wilson trailer... initially, everyone in Horseplay did not support this just because it had 2 hoppers, and Horseplay was all kinds of confused about it, right? Now it, as far as I understand, does support that. So that's, might have to give that a try here sometime. Obviously, one of the reasons where I did not use that trailer because of Horseplay, and now we possibly can. Auto Drive, though, I've been informed, does not support that type of trailer. So you still need to use the Horseplay safe trailers for Auto Drive. Now, if we could just get, Horseplay to actually, drive, would be great. Yeah, I don't think we really need to take this sprayer anywhere anytime soon yet. Field 4, again, does need to be sprayed, but I need to wait for it to be finished being planted here first, so... I guess we can at least take it over there for now. Let's see, we got $76,000 to play with. Oh, and you know what? And I bet you Field 11 is probably ready to harvest, isn't it? It is. Okay. What was on Field 11 again? That was that wheat? think that was wheat, right? Yes, wheat. Oh, I still want to get, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, we're not going to get to that this episode, are we? Still want to get field 9 planted. I was hoping to work on that this episode, but maybe not. We'll have to save that for next episode. We're getting kind of low on time here this episode. We kind of had to make some money first, right, before we can maybe do any planting. And the reason I say that is I would like to maybe like lease or borrow or something a planter for field 9, because otherwise we're going to be sitting here till the cows come home on that field. Even with course play, and again, if a course play is running for like hours. Actually, speaking of hours, let's go look, everyone. How long? 8760. Let's click on that 8760. There we go. 8 hours on that tractor. 8 hours, and that keep in mind I'm gonna have the 8440 on it here as well. So there's not quite 8 hours on this tractor. So 15. Let's call it 15. 15 hours of cultivating. 15 hours. So you folks don't think I've been putting in the time. We've been putting in the time. It's just, that's a lot of time. So, okay. Yeah, in order to keep this moving, we're going to have to get a bigger planter. I mean, even the fertilizer, or liming here, everyone has taken, what we got left on that, hour and a half to go yet. An hour and a half to go yet on the liming. Wow. Well, maybe before we wrap it up here this episode, we can do a little quick looking. A Massey Ferguson Momentum 40, huh? That'd be an interesting planter to try out. 18 meters. Thinking we need something a little more like in the DB90 sized planters, though. What do we got in the DB90 sized planters? Like, this stuff's too small. We need like a Case 1265 type planter here. Of course, you know, that's obviously the wrong color, right, everyone? But that's the size of planter we need. I'm just looking at what, how much does it cost to, like, lease that planter? We can lease that, for $10,000. We might just, actually, what I've found in the past, everyone, when it comes to leasing, I believe I mentioned this before, but you're probably actually better off buying it and then taking the loan interest. The loan interest is cheaper than the leasing cost, which seems a little backwards if you ask me, but... A John Deere DB50. Oh, yes. This is like a proper soybean planter. Ooh. We might have to try this on everyone. Yes, we might just have to try this. I was planning on putting soybeans on that field, right? Missing configuration tanks. Oh, great. Really? Like, how does someone get this wrong? That's so suspicious. Who made this? This is LR modding, huh? Huh. Interesting. I guess even LR modding doesn't quite get things perfect. A missing configuration. So, whoa, my goodness. Physics setting pair collision on actors which already have constraint. Ay, 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 ay. This LR modding fellow, he might need a little lesson on, like, looking at errors. And he's also the one responsible for those cultivators, everyone, that were breaking very, very quickly, right? So, he might need a little tweaking in some of his mods from the looks of it. He's got some cool mods, no doubt about that. Everyone just looks like he might not be the cleanest of mod authors when it comes to errors and getting everything kind of like set right. If that makes sense. Ooh, that's a big looking planter there too. That's kind of cool. How big? 20.7 meters, huh? How big is this one? DB50 is 18. Oh, 18.2. 18.2. That's only like, that's a DB. Oh, okay, DB50. Yeah, okay. DB50, DB60, yeah, they're about the same size. That would make sense then, I guess. Which, of course, I don't know why I'm thinking we need a DB90, 27 meters of planting goodness. Cost us about the same to lease it, so we might just do that. We'll save that for next episode, though, I think. Like I said, it's basically time to wrap it up here for this episode. In fact, it pretty much is time to wrap it up for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.